Well, here we are live on YouTube. Ryan, how are you doing?
Good, Nathan. How you doing this morning? I guess it's morning for us right now, but people could be watching this at any time of the day. How are you doing this day?
This day, I'm doing just great. Just great.
Awesome. Just great. Well, Nathan, we've got a album request. This is from one of our big supporters on our channel. We thank Richard for doing this. He wants us to listen to an artist by the name of Warren Zevon. Have you heard of this gentleman?
I have not. The only context I have here, Ryan, is as I was setting all this up, I saw the title Werewolves of London. And immediately the first thing that went into my head was, "Ow!" Yeah.
Yeah. Ow. Yeah. So, yeah, I would have had no. If someone put a gun to my head yesterday, and said, "Who sings Werewolf of London?" I'd be like, I guess I'm dying because I don't know. In fact, I would have thought it was a UK artist, maybe, because it's Werewolves in London. I know it's silly to think that. And even when I saw this picture of Warren Zevon, and he looks like a young, slim Elton John in this photo on the album, I thought he's still British, and I found out he's American born, and he is not British. He is from America, and we don't know anything about him. So let me just say something before we get into the album review. We've had this happen, especially with the older artists like the Beatles or Leonard Cohen. It's really weird how some people who have known, like, this is like 50 plus years old, right? Or 45 years old, or whatever, 44 years old. This album's been out for 4 decades. So there are people who are probably teenagers who are on YouTube watching this right now. We thank you for watching us, but we don't know crap. We don't know anything.
Yeah.
So just picture us being, well, even our age now. Pretend we're both 46. Let's pretend it's 1978. Nathan and I have gone to the record store to buy a Warren Zevon album. We put it on, so we have no internet. We don't know who this guy is. We just like the album cover, let's say. And we wanted to listen to what this guy had to say. Or we knew the one song, Werewolves in London. That's all we knew. So I always find it interesting when people like spaz out with comments like, how come you don't know? Or why is it you don't understand? Or how come this song didn't move you the way it has for me for 4 decades? So this is a reminder. This is a first time listen. We don't know anything, but we will definitely share our feelings after each song. We will get a lot of things wrong about a lot of things, but this is just a first time what the song or whatever this album does to us. So I just say that because it's funny how people are, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird.
It is weird. Yeah.
The people want you to be where they are right now. I don't understand, which would defeat the whole purpose of reaction channels, because then you would just know what we're feeling because you're feeling it too. I don't know.
I think sometimes it's just a way to kind of like feel like you know something. So it's like,
we know nothing.
I mean, for the people themselves, like,
yeah.
I know stuff about this band, and okay, that's cool.
That's great. That's great. Wikipedia does share a lot too. So I'm actually kind of interested now because the song Werewolves in London, for what I remember, I don't know it very well. Like, I don't even know how it starts. I just know that ow sound. So I'm looking forward to hearing
piano. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm looking forward to kind of like listening to it, and then we're gonna do the alternate version that's on this 2007 remaster. But we're gonna go through the album in order, and I'm just kind of interested to hear what this guy has to offer besides that song. So this will be an interesting experience for me.
Hey, who requested this song, by the way?
Oh, Richard.
Yeah.
I thought I said that, but maybe I forgot.
Maybe you
Richard.
did, and I forgot. Yeah. I'm just caught up
Okay.
in the moment.
Okay. Well, Nathan, the first song is called Johnny Strikes Up the Band. This was actually the first single from the album.
Okay.
And written by Warren Zevon. And here we go. Johnny Strikes Up the Band.
All right, here goes.
Dry your eyes, my little friend. Let me take you by the hand. Freddie, get ready. Rock steady when Johnny strikes up the band.
Volume okay?
They'll be rocking in the project.
A little higher.
That's as high as it goes.
Oh, okay.
Walking down along the strand.
I'll go higher on my end.
Freddie, get ready. Rock steady when Johnny strikes up the band. Johnny strikes up the band. When Johnny strikes up the wind, Johnny strikes up the wind, Johnny strikes up the band. backed by popular demand. Look around, my little friend, jubilation in the land. Ready, get ready, rock steady, when Johnny strikes up the band. Johnny strikes up the band.
Cowbell.
When Johnny strikes up the when Johnny strikes up the when Johnny strikes up the band. Yeah. Johnny strikes up the band. Johnny strikes up the band. When Johnny strikes up the when Johnny strikes up the when Johnny strikes up the band. Yeah.
Okay, I might take the wind out of your sails if I say this, but did that sound a little bit like Bruce Springsteen?
No, well, I'm actually really glad you brought that up, Nathan. Of course, the E Street Band had just started around this time, so I think Warren actually got a head start on them.
Mm-hmm.
So Bruce might have. I mean, look, every artist has influenced every artist to a degree. I don't know like off the top of my head, I don't know when their first album came out. I think it was called Greetings in Ashbury Park. I think it was about this year, if not almost the same year. I think it was like 78. So definitely that influence. So, I mean, they're both Americana bands or artists. Mm-hmm. So that was probably the sound of the time. So definitely some E Street Band sound here.
Yeah.
Some Bruce. So totally agree with you. And if anyone gets mad at us, I don't care. I'm a huge Bruce fan. So I know Bruce sound when I hear it. So definitely some...
I'm glad I'm picking up on it. Yeah.
No, and unlike some of Bruce's early stuff, some of Bruce's early stuff is kind of a sludge to get through. Not all of it, but just some of the early sounds when he's starting to get his sound. Mm-hmm. Like I'm talking his first two albums in particular. But anyways, that's just me. Now people are really getting mad at me. Oh boy. Anyways, but Warren here, this is his third album, and I think this is a very good sound, very clean sound. Mm-hmm. And he's singing much lower than I anticipated. I don't know why. I see the picture and I'm like, I thought it was gonna be a higher voice, but it's not. It's a great low tone to it, and the song had like, I love the 70s sound, man. The 70s recording studio sound. You can hear every instrument really clearly. It's hard to explain what makes the 70s recordings the way they are. I don't know. Do you know why they are?
I say it every time. It's the plush carpeting. Just absorbs all those extra tones.
So right now, Ryan's an excitable boy. I'm enjoying it so far. I can see why this is the first single. Great guitar solo too. Like I thought, we got guitar solos. Yeah. So this is like we, truly striking up the band here. It's a bit of a rocker. I'm surprised. I thought it'd be like but it's like Bruce Springsteen meets Neil Diamond meets a little bit of Meatloaf. I think there's a lot going on.
Sure, yeah. His voice isn't all Bruce. I just felt like the tone sounded very similar. Tone. And like you say, it's very. They're both probably products of the same. Yeah. Mix. So yeah. I like it. Yeah. I like it very much, and I always like.
All right,
I like a good cowbell.
Yeah, I love cowbell. James is in our YouTube chat. He goes, he clicked on immediately because of Warren Zevon was a genius. Okay, well, so far we're seeing some good stuff here. So again, if we don't recognize the genius on a first listen, just imagine if everyone the first time they heard the album, genius. But we're hearing it. This is good stuff. Okay, what's the next one?
Okay, next one is Roland the Headless Thompson Gunner.
Roland was a warrior from the land of the midnight sun, with a Thompson gun for hire, fighting to be done.
Okay, yeah, this is very Bruce and Warren here.
Denmark on a dark and stormy day, so he set out for Biafra to join the bloody fray. Through 66 and 7, they fought the Congo War, with their fingers on their triggers, and gore.
Oh, wow.
Days and nights they battled, the band to their knees. They killed to earn their living and to help out the Congolese. Roland the Thompson gunner, Roland the Thompson gunner. His comrades fought beside him, Van Owen and the rest. But of all the Thompson gunners, Roland was the best. So the CIA decided they wanted Roland dead. That son of a bitch Van Owen blew off Roland's head. Roland the headless Thompson gunner, Norway's bravest sons up the score. They can still see his headless body stalking through the night in the muzzle flash of Roland's Thompson gun. In the muzzle flash of Roland's Thompson gun.
Great piano. I love the piano.
Yeah.
Rock songs, yeah.
Roland searched the continent for the man who done him in. He found him in Mombasa in a ballroom drinking gin. Roland aimed his Thompson gun, he didn't say a word, but he blew Van Owen's body from there to Johannesburg. Roland the headless Thompson gunner, Roland the headless Thompson gunner, Roland the headless Thompson gunner. Talking about the man, Roland the headless Thompson gunner. The eternal Thompson gunner, still wandering through the night. Now it's 10 years later, but it still keeps up the fight. In Ireland, in Lebanon, in Palestine, in Berkeley, Patty Hearst heard the burst of Roland's Thompson gun and body.
Feels like there's some context for that last line that I don't quite get.
Patty Hearst heard the burst. I don't know. I don't think Roland was a real person. Oh,
yeah, no.
But in our YouTube chat from James, he says, "Spot on, boys. That we caught the Warren and Bruce connection. They were good friends."
Oh, okay.
So there you go. Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at. You know what, Nathan? Maybe we do know what we're talking about for first time listeners. Screw you, all you. Okay.
Well, I'm going to credit you, Ryan, because honestly, I don't know if I would have made that connection had we not started this channel and had you not kind of cued me with a few Bruce songs already. Honestly, I don't know if I would have made that connection on my own. So it's on you, man. So this is.
Oh well.
I am your child. I'm your Bruce.
Oh. All right.
Love child.
All right. Okay. That's it. All right. That's it. This was a fun song, and like Bruce is a great storyteller in his songs. He makes up these characters, and we go through this journey. And this was a spot on. And I don't mean to keep. I'm just relating was Warren to what I know, right? So this was easy for me to listen to. This is right in my wheelhouse. This is probably why Richard wanted us to listen to this. Maybe he thought we'd enjoy this. This is a fun story. I love the imagery. I love the chorusing. I love stories in song. It's just so much fun to listen to, especially for a first listen, because I don't know where the story's going. It's got some comedy to it, and I like that. I like the idea of this guy. You know, he doesn't have a head. He's a ghost, but he's carrying a gun to get revenge. I like that. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next song, Nathan, is Excitable Boy. This is the title track from the album and the second single from the album.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
he went down to dinner in his Sunday best. Excitable boy, they all said. And he rubbed the pot roast all over his chest. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. He took in the 4 a.m. show at the Clark. Excitable boy, they all said. And he bit the usheress leg in the dark. Excitable boy, they all said.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, he's just an excitable boy.
Saxophone.
Another Bruce thing. Like, yeah, female backing vocal.
Yeah.
He took little Susie to the junior.
I read the lyrics.
Excitable boy, they all said. And he raped her and killed her, then he took her home.
What?
Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. After 10 long years, they let him out of the home. Excitable boy, they all said. And he dug up her grave and filled a cage with her bones. Excitable boy, they all said.
Oh, this is
He's
fantastic.
just an excitable boy.
Oh, I love that.
So as this was playing in the beginning, I thought, okay, is this like the 70s version of maybe Weird Al? You know, just as like trying to make a comparison.
I think the humor, yeah, I guess this guy has
But-
great storytelling, great sense of humor type stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Dark humor.
Dark humor. But there's more to it than that. It's parody, but it's also like, yeah, like you say, it's darker but less humorous. I think there's actually a point to this one.
Yes, I love. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Go on.
Yeah,
go on.
they're making a point about, like, you know, it's almost like what I would say. One of my, you know, I really hate the phrase "boys will be boys."
Yeah, yeah. But
I've
this
got
is where this fits.
3 daughters, you know, and then 2 sons, and I've heard that phrase, I can't tell you how many times, about just letting guys do whatever they want and it's okay. And I just feel like, ooh, can't stand that phrase. This is sort of poking at that. So yeah.
Yeah, no, totally. And I love how the song is so cheerful all the way through, and it's and how everyone is just, oh, he's just an excited. I love it how he you know, rapes and kills this poor lady, and then he builds a cage of bones out of the grave. It's just such great imagery. But they're all just, oh, he's just an excited. But the community just keeps saying, like, it's a very Monty Python type. Oh, there. He's just an excitable boy. I love it. It's I think it's fantastic. Great imagery again. Great storytelling. Yeah, you're right with that
not
storytelling
parody.
humor.
Why am I not thinking of the right word for that?
Well,
Anyway,
it's black comedy, as they call it, or dark humor, but it has a message at the same time. Or I don't know.
There's a word for it, and I can't think of it.
That's okay, because we're not very smart, Nathan. That's why.
No, we're not.
We don't know anything. Okay, so the next song is of course, the song we've heard before many times. Well, I would say many times, but I know the AU part. And now that I kind of know his humor or his storytelling mode or what he's like, I'm going to probably better appreciate this song.
Yeah.
Of note, Fleetwood Mac, the drummer, I think it's Mick Fleetwood, plays drums on this song. Just
really?
a side note. I saw that, yeah.
Okay.
So this was a big hit, Werewolves of London. This was also the 3rd single on the album. Okay, check it out. Oh, right. Oh, Rock stole this keyboard part for one of his songs, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sampled it or whatever.
I've never seen the lyrics.
No.
I saw werewolves Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for the place called Lee Ho Fook's. Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo, ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo, you hear him howling around your kitchen door. You better not let him in. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves of London again. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo, ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo.
I don't think he laughed there.
Yeah. Yeah, I always knew that the solo was great in this song too.
Oh, I forgot it.
He's the hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent. Lately he's been overheard in Mayfair. You better stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Jim. I'd like to meet his tailor. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo, ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo. Well, I saw Lon Chaney walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada at Trader Vic's, and his hair was perfect. Werewolves of London. Drop her. Werewolves of London.
Yeah, I've heard that lots of times. So I've said this before. I used to work construction. I used to do floor covering, and we'd have the radio playing all the time. And yeah, this is one of those songs that would come on, at least once a day. Yeah.
Okay.
So I knew that the solo was
noticed-
coming. Yeah.
I guess I didn't know it as well as you, because I wouldn't have been able to tell you there was a solo worth mentioning, or definitely never read the lyrics. So the lyrics are quite clever and what's the word? Descriptive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the heck he's talking about. Obviously, the werewolf is an allegory for something that's dangerous, or almost like a businessman, maybe, or a creepy politicians. Or it's hard to say because he's walking with the Queen and he's drinking pina colada at Trader's Vic. His hair is perfect. This idea that he's kind of mixing and mingling with the upper ups, and but there's something werewolf, right? They change at night, so he's a different personality than what he is during the daytime, maybe something like that.
Maybe he couldn't grow a beard, and beards were coming in fashion.
Yeah. Did you get my text there, Nathan? Are we recording in the background just in case? Just in case it gets blocked?
I am now.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Sorry.
All right. Well,
That's my fault.
There you go. Yeah, it's always your fault. Okay. Next, Nathan. What do you got next?
Accidentally like a martyr.
The phone don't ring. No, no. And the sun refused to shine. Never thought I'd have to pay so dearly for what was already mine. such a long, long time. We made mad love, shadow love, random love, and abandoned love. Accidentally, like a martyr.
Oh, that's not in the lyrics.
Yeah.
The hurt gets worse and the heart gets harder. We made mad love, shadow love, random love, and abandoned love. Accidentally, like a martyr. The hurt gets worse and the heart gets harder. The days slide by. Shoulda done, we all sigh. Never thought I'd ever be so lonely after such a long, long time. Time out of mind. We made mad love, shadow love, random love, and abandoned love. Accidentally, like a martyr. The hurt gets worse and the heart gets harder. We made mad love, shadow love, random love, and abandoned love. Accidentally, like a martyr. The hurt gets worse and the heart gets harder.
So yeah, without coming down on on this one too much, I think this is probably the most generic song so far. You know what I mean? Like, it's, other than the title. The title's pretty clever, and the chorus is nice, but it's just, it kind of compared to the other ones, it seems like the most kind of.
Yeah, and it wasn't even released as a
Straightforward.
single, which might have been easy, because it's a ballad, right? Actually, I know it's funny. I dug it more than you did.
Yeah.
I was actually going to say, I think I liked that, though it almost fell into the trap of being just an easy ballad to write, because I think he's obviously a very creative writer, and very, he could probably pound out a ballad in his sleep type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I actually liked some of the music changes in it, the piano interlude in the middle, the bass line playing. I think he made it a better ballad than the average ballad of the 70s by just doing a little bit of musical changes like that. And like you said, I think I like the idea of that shadow love, random love, abandoned love. I don't know. I really enjoyed that chorus.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't get me wrong on it. I'm
No, I know you are.
of the song so far, is what I'm saying. It's kind of like, this one feels
a little bit
the least thought put into it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think because he can do this in his sleep. I think it's a 70s ballad for sure. This one is the most 70s sounding, and which is good or bad, however you want to look at it. But it sounds like this would have been on the radio, but it wasn't. So maybe to his credit, he didn't release this as a single.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been too easy for him. This is almost, but the studios back then are always they still do, but a lot of, like, hey, you got to throw in one for the ladies. You gotta throw one if this is that. So the girlfriend
ballad.
or the wife, mandatory ballad. But it ends side one. Strong side. So now we flip the LP over, Nathan. So flip it over.
Time for the B side.
Yeah, time for the B side. This next song was the 4th single, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sounds very similar to the bass line of. Whoa! Stop!
What?
You know what that sounds like?
Like In Excess?
No.
Really? Here, let's go back. Let's do it again.
You know what song I'm doing there, right?
Yeah, Another One Bites
Another
the
one
Dust.
bites. Yes, it sounds just like it, even with the guitar coming in. This is like.
Here, let's listen.
Did Queen rip them off?
I wasn't thinking of that when I was listening to it.
Yeah, listen to that. But the same, and then the guitar coming, it sounds just like. I'm telling you, man. I wonder if Queen borrowed this idea. Anyways, let us know in the comments below if I'm off my rocker.
Sounds In Excess, like almost.
Yeah, I hear that too now. Yeah, but
Nighttime in the switching yard. Nighttime in the switching yard. Nighttime in the
funky.
switching yard. Nighttime in the switching yard. Get it out on the main line. Listen to the rhythm of the train go by. Get it out on the main line. Listen to the rhythm of the train go
love
by.
it.
very funky.
Yeah.
Love it.
Listen to the train whistle whine. Listen to the train whistle whine. Nighttime in the switching yard. Nighttime in the switching yard. Nighttime in the switching yard. Nighttime in the switching yard.
Oh yeah. What is that sound in between there? Oh, it's like a keyboard.
See that
I
train?
think.
See that train?
Oh
See that
yeah.
train? See that train? See that train? The midnight train runs both ways. See that train? The midnight train runs both ways. See that train? The midnight train runs both ways. See that train? The midnight train runs both ways. Nighttime in the switching yard. Nighttime in the switching yard.
Did a little.
Listen to the train whistle whine. 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 Listen to the train. Listen to the train. Listen to the train. Listen to the track.
Bum, 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 dum. That's a song that could have been, and I say this but a black artist at the time could have sang. I could see like a James Brown or Isaac Hayes or something from the some famous artist from the 70s covering this. This sound very like R&B, like funky. I don't know. Like you could see an R&B artist at the time doing this one, like even like KC and the Sunshine Band or something like that. Like that type of
Yeah. No, I'm a sucker for good funk.
Yeah, for sure.
I've always liked that sound.
Doom.
Yeah.
Doom, boom, boom.
And then like the little chicka chicka chick chicka chick like on the guitar. Yeah.
Great stuff. Boy, this album's surprising me. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw this from Richard, bless his heart, he paid the dues, man. He paid us the album request tier, and I'm like, ugh. Look at this nerd on the front cover. I was expecting, like, honestly, I was like, other than Werewolves in London, I was like, man, that's kind of a fun song, but what are the other songs going to be like? And I was expecting, like, I'm an excitable boy. I don't know. I was literally expecting some sort of, like Neil Diamond type stuff. And I'm like, no offense to Neil Diamond, but I mean, he's kind of, he is what he is. But just that type of, like, okay, are we going to get some, like, now people are in the comments. I can't say any artist. Oh, just so you know, Neil Diamond. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But you get what I'm saying. Like some lounge act type of, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I kind of got that vibe as well without looking. And that's just because I'm too judgy.
Yeah, we're so judgmental. Well, I'm literally judging the music by the album. The album cover is terrible.
Yeah.
If
I was in the 70s and I was picking albums, I wouldn't be like, hey, you've got my attention.
Hey. Like, are we to believe he's excitable there? Is that the idea? Oh, boy. Yeah, it doesn't scream, this is a cool album, but the music does. Mm-hmm. Just so you know, Nathan, this was 78, so he was 31 here. Just FYI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So not really a boy.
Is he still alive?
No, I looked this up. I didn't get the exact year, sorry, but he died at the age of 56 of lung cancer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if he was a smoker or not, but it looked like it might have been lung cancer, but definitely cancer. So, yeah, gone too soon. 56 is terrible cancer. But at the end of the day, cancer got him. So it really sucks. Yeah. All right. The next, it's too bad, obviously. What's the next song? What do we got?
Next song, we got Veracruz.
Ooh.
Veracruz.
Good job on that. Oh, serious now.
Maria crying. Late last night I heard the news that Veracruz was dying. Veracruz was dying. I swear it was my father's voice saying, if you stay, you'll all be slain. You must leave now. You have no choice.
Like a serious song.
Take the servants and ride west. Keep the child close to your chest. When the American troops withdraw, Zapata take the rest. I heard Woodrow Wilson's guns. I heard Maria call. dying.
Okay, you want the translation?
You knew I was going to ask Nathan. So what was the okay? Before you read the translation, Nathan is he also speaks Spanish. One of the many things Nathan can do that he's just so amazing at. Yeah, everyone's Nathan, you're so amazing. Show us how smart you are. No, I'm sorry. I do want to hear it. But before you do, did you catch it? Sound like a second singer was singing with him there.
Yeah.
Like it was like a okay.
My guess is well, this guy Jorge Calderon is written by the.
Good job on your pronunciations. You should have let me do it. Georgie Calderon. All right. So, yeah, he's probably the one singing. He co-wrote the song with Warren. Yeah. Okay. So what was said there?
So okay, that little segment there. Aquel día yo juré. I think that's in that day I will swear. Si el puerto volveré. Towards the door I will return. And I'm probably butchering the
Sure.
This part here, aunque el destino cambió mi vida, is like even though the not the destination, but the path will change my life. In Veracruz moriré, in Veracruz I'll die. In that day I swear. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Good job, Nathan.
Yeah, I'm probably butchering it.
Spanish.
I see that we've got some Spanish speakers. Stereohead X says saludos from Mexico, so he can probably translate better than I can. No.
Yeah, he's probably laughing his stereo head at you. So, all right, that's awesome. Oh, sorry. Beautiful song. This is the type of ballad. I guess it is a ballad. It's a slower song. It's like a war ballad. I don't know the conflict. So yes, we don't know the conflict he's speaking about off the top of my head. Obviously, it's some sort of Spanish conflict.
Yep.
Mexican conflict, maybe. I'm not sure. But or South American conflict. Anyway, so that being said, beautiful song, beautiful storytelling, very serious. Nothing funny about this one. This is just like. Murdoch said in our Discord channel, it's like, wow, this came out of nowhere. Beautiful song, but it just like, okay, we got a serious Spanish war ballad out of this, which actually just shows his range and ability just to do this. Like, okay, I'm going to throw in a Spanish ballad and have a guest singer with me. Here we go. I like it.
Yeah, no, it's good. I enjoyed it. So I didn't really say much about the song, but everything you said I agree with.
Okay.
And I did like that when they went to the Spanish, the words there, it felt like the song at first, I wasn't sure if it sounded like it was a Spanish song at all, but certainly during the speaking of those lines, it felt more.
Yeah,
like
the
music changed a little bit there.
I don't know how to say it, but that Spanish flair of guitar and the whistles or the flute, or whatever it was. Yeah, you can tell it's that Spanish flavor or South American flavor. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The next song, Nathan, is called. I have no idea. Tenderness on the Block.
Tenderness on the Block.
Mama, where's your pretty little girl tonight? Trying to run before she can walk. That's right. She's growing up. She has a young man waiting.
Oh, very Bruce sounding here.
Yeah.
She's growing up. She has a young man waiting. Wide eyes, she'll be streetwise to the lights and the jive talk, but you'll find true love and tenderness on the block. Daddy, don't you ask her when she's coming in. And when she's home, don't ask her where she's been. She's going out. She has a young man waiting. tenderness on the block.
There's a southern country flair.
Yeah. Such a clean guitar.
With blues rock, country blues rock. I don't know this guy.
I know how much it hurts to see her go. She has a mind of her own, you know. She's all grown up. She has a young man waiting. She's all grown up. She has a young man waiting. She was wide-eyed, now she's streetwise. To the lies and the jive talk, but she'll find true love and tenderness on the block. She'll find true love and tenderness on the block.
Yeah, that's a strong song. I'm surprised that wasn't released as a single.
Well, I can almost say that about all these songs, quite frankly.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my wife's in the garage. She's
That's okay.
grabbing something.
Can't really hear. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah,
So where we?
I thought it was a good song. I thought, well, first of all, who's Jackson Brown? I should know that name.
I don't know. We've had someone mentioned a couple times. I don't know Jackson Brown.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a Quentin Tarantino movie? Wasn't it? Seriously.
Maybe, I don't know.
Am I getting that mixed up with something? Okay. Anyways,
It was written by Jackson Brown and Warren. So, I feel like that's a famous name that we should know. That, of course, we don't know.
and we don't, and we're gonna hear about it in the comments. What rock have we lived under? Blah, de blah, de blah. So, anyways, a beautiful song. I love this boy. There hasn't been a stinker on the album yet, really.
No. It just felt like a really good, easy to listen to song, and I'm surprised that it wasn't something that would be released because it's got a nice story to it. It's I don't know.
This is one, yeah, definitely highway driving, country road driving.
Mm-hmm.
You're at one hand on the wheel tapping. It's a very easy one to get into. Absolutely.
Yeah. You reminded me of Tom Petty in there in the middle.
Oh, that's a good comparison. Yeah, I can hear some. Yes, boy, great. Yeah, you could just put Tom Petty's voice over that song, and that sounds like an early Tom Petty song.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah, I would suspect after saying all these things that Warren has probably influenced a lot of people.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So the last song on this album, no, just so people are tracking, we were told by our patron that he wants us to listen to the 2000 reissue of this album. We couldn't find it on iTunes, so after we listened to this last song, Nathan's going to quickly bring up what we could find on YouTube. There's 4 tracks that are on the or bonus tracks that are on the reissue that we couldn't find on iTunes. So it's gonna be a little bit messy, but we'll get there. But this is the last song on the album. It's called "Lawyers, Guns, and Money," and it was the 5th and final single to the album. Okay.
The way I always do. How was I to know she was with the Russians too? took a little risk. Send lawyers, guns, and money. Dad, get me out of this. Ha! I'm the innocent bystander. Somehow I got stuck between the rock and the hard place, and I'm down on my luck. Yes, I'm down on my luck. Well, I'm down on my luck. I'm hiding in Honduras. I'm a desperate man. Send lawyers, guns, and money. This shit has hit the fan.
Time to clap.
Alright, send lawyers, guns, and money.
Great song. It's a great song. I love this one.
Send lawyers, guns, and money.
Wow.
Send lawyers, guns, and money. Hey! Send lawyers, guns, and money. Oh! Yeah.
Okay, if this song isn't covered by somebody anytime soon, it absolutely should be.
I bet you this covers this one.
Like, it's just got, like, the theme is very, like, relatable. The theme is very, you know, not the theme, but, like, the sound is really easy to listen to. It just seems like the ultimate, let's cover the Lawyers, Guns, and Money. You know, you're doing a band that sounds anything close to these guys, or even like a rock band or a metal band, like there could be a lot of covers of this song.
Yeah, well, it's been covered by. I mentioned Meatloaf earlier. He has a kind of a meatloaf flavor to him. Speaking of meatloaf flavor, Meatloaf actually did cover the song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so did the Wallflowers and Hank Williams Jr. and Rick Derringer. So people have covered it. Yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's been played by bands throughout pubs and bars and what have you. But these are artists. That, All right, so Nathan, set up the. Why don't you set up the other one?
Wait. I've still got one more. Remember, I've got the playlist that I made.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. Oh yeah, we got one of those tools.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry, Nathan.
So the next one here is called Tools Blues.
It's on account of you that I've been weeping here behind my hand, and it's lonesome in my heart's land as the sands of the desert. Oh, tell me, why was it always you who threw the changes, you who always sang and played while the green vespers rang in the heart of the hillside? It's a sad song, we always seem to be singing it to each other, you and me, sweet and slightly out of key, like the sound of a running down Calliope. Your knight in golden armor with the sun behind my hair, and my music filled the air with cymbals and lightning. Oh, like the seasons, my hair is turning dark, and there's no room left in the ark for a lark with a broken wing. It's a sad song, and we always seem to be singing it to each other, you and me, sweet and slightly out of key, like the sound of a running down Calliope.
Oh, I love the piano. I'm going.
It's on account of you that I believe in, across the deep salt sea. Whatever wide worlds I may see will be empty without you. It's a sad song, and we always seem to be singing it to each other, and the child's voice tender and out of tune. Does he ask if I'll be coming home soon? Does he ask if I'll be coming home soon?
So it's definitely just him on the piano. I would assume that's him playing the piano. So very talented artist. Yeah, beautiful song. You can tell it's like I would say a lost recording, but it sounds almost like a demo. Like he's just put up a recording equipment, because you can hear some of the unfiltered noise and hum in the background, which really made it kind of cool. It's almost like you're just in the living room with him as he's performing the song.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting the next one set up here.
Next one's
I agree with that. Just kind of a demo tape sound to it, but still like, quality enough musically that it deserves its own place. So yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful song, interesting lyrics, great storyteller, nice voice. This guy's pretty cool. I'm sold on this Warren guy. He's fun. So we're just going to listen to, again, this is part of the album request that Richard wanted us to listen to. So there was a alternate take on the Werewolves of London. I don't even know the song that well enough to even, I don't know. We'll see how much different this alternate is. Maybe it's slightly different. I don't know. Maybe you could spot the difference. There are 7 differences in the song. At the end of the song, spot the difference. You know those little pictures?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well.
Pretty obvious differences.
Yeah. A
Oregon.
little slower? Maybe a little slower? Or?
Yeah. Well, the guitar is almost not there.
Yeah. Oh, you hear this?
Like clavichord.
I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand. He's walking down the streets of Soho in the rain. He was looking for a place called Lee Ho Books. Gonna get himself a big dish of beef chow mein. Werewolves of London. Werewolves of London. Werewolves of London.
Almost like a rough cut.
Yeah, it's a demo, but yeah, an earlier idea for it.
Round your kitchen door. You better not let him in. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves of London again. He's a hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent, and lately has been overhyped in Mayfair. You better stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Jim.
More voice and stuff in the background.
Yeah.
Werewolves of London. Werewolves of London. Werewolves of London. Werewolves of London. I saw Lon Chaney walking with the Queen now. Then what's going to Werewolves of London? I saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen now. They were doing the Werewolves of London.
Jack Nicholson.
No.
A lot more talking.
No solos, at least so far.
No.
And I felt so good, so good, so good. Fight down, draw blood.
A lot more riffing.
Yeah.
Like, just like, hey, hi. Interesting take.
We're getting a feel for the song. Yeah.
Say again?
Sorry. I think 30 seconds left of, I think, the same
Oh,
sound.
my apologies.
It sounds like it's the same sound.
Yeah. Obviously, the finished, polished version on the album is a better version. But this is like probably him playing with ideas, throwing lines out there about different characters. He said Jack Nicholson, for example. I wonder if maybe I shouldn't say his name.
Right. It's almost like...
Well, because this is early Jack, too. So this would have been like, 70s, late 70s. So this would...
Like One Flew Over Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah. So this is like
Fame.
30-year-old, 35-year-old Jack Nicholson. This would be like saying, I don't know, someone's name today, like some actor in their 30s today. I don't know, like Jay Gyllenhaal or something, say... It's like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't throw an actor's name just in the middle of the song type thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, fun to see how artists change things, add to things, take things away, that kind of thing. It's always interesting to see how... I'm not a big fan of demos or alternate takes in general. Like, I don't... Even of bands I love, like bands I've seen in concert many times, they'll release an album and it'll be like, demo version of this. I've actually rarely listened to them. I'm like, yeah, I can't be bothered. Not to say I heard this, don't get me wrong. I'm saying in general, I don't go out of my way. I know some people really like doing that, but I'm not one of those people. I don't really care. I don't really care about the takes that didn't make it.
Yeah, I'm a fan of remixes. When somebody takes a song and remixes it and
that's different.
And does something cool with it, when you're like, oh, that's great sound. I like that. But yeah, the demos are kind of like, if you're really into the history of a band, then that I can see why you'd like that. But yeah, I like hearing the progression, but I don't like go and listen to the demo all the time.
Okay, so this next one I think is called Frozen Strings or
Frozen Notes. It's the strings version.
So I guess there's a song that he probably released on a previous album called Frozen Notes, and then now we're just this is part of the remaster. So we're gonna hear a strings cut of a song that we don't know anything about. So
here it goes.
Here it goes. Oh, he's singing. Okay.
I think the strings there's probably like no drums or guitar or whatever.
Oh, I see.
Comes around again.
Okay.
And I sit and sing my song, though it never seems to matter, and it never fills the emptiness inside. Frozen notes hang suspended in the autumn air, while someone waits for someone to come somewhere. No one waits for me, 'cause I thought I wanted to be free, but now I'm wondering why I said goodbye. Looking through my window at the dark and troubled sky, I think I see the ship of the broken hearted passing by, and I turn away from today to where we used to lie, and I cry. Yes, I cry. And I cry while softly falls the morning rain. Loneliness comes around again.
Oh, that's a very beautiful song.
It's pretty.
I looked really quickly to see. I just don't know why it's called Strings version. I couldn't see in my quick research, so don't at me that from a previous release of his other 2 albums that I could see really quickly. So maybe there's another version that's not a strings version, but it's still a beautiful sound. That could have easily been on the album during its initial release. You know, it's just 2 minutes, but this last song is just 50 seconds long. I'm not sure it's called "In the Truck" or something. Or
I Need a Truck.
We all need a truck.
And it's an outtake.
It's an outtake, then. Yeah.
So this could be funny.
Probably a song where he's like, I'm gonna guess. I haven't heard it, so it's probably just him on the piano. And he's doing like a little ditty. I need a truck. I need a truck. I wish I had a truck, not a car. You know, it's probably just him spitballing something after a take or something. Or something.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I Need a Truck by Warren Zevon. I need a truck to hold my pain. I need a truck just to haul around my name. I need a truck to haul all the women's from my bed. I need a truck to haul my body when I'm dead. I need a truck to haul my guns to town. I need a truck to haul my bad thoughts around. I need a truck to haul my Percodan and gin. And I need a truck to haul all my trucks in.
Oh, that was fun. Wow. What a clever guy. I'm surprised. Okay, I take that back. He actually sang. What a cool outro for us to end that one on, because it was just him singing. And I think that was probably him introducing himself, I think, there.
Yeah. It made me think, like, how many genres does this guy cover? He seems to cover, like, kind of lounge singer and, you know, Bruce Springsteen and country singer. And, you know, that was a country vibe, that song for sure. But it was like, I'm surprised it's not a song. Like, is he throwing that out there to go, like, can someone make this into a full song? Because, again,
I love the imagery, though. The imagery of everything. You know, to haul the woman out of his bed. He's got so many women in his bed. I love it.
to haul his thoughts around, to haul his guns to the store or whatever.
If you're a truck, you're hauling your buddy's stuff every time he has to move. That's the truck. I'm sorry, I got to go to work that day. But yeah, that's what. Great. I thoroughly enjoyed our Warren Zevon journey of his 3rd studio album. He, what a fun guy. I mean, he seemed like a lot of fun. I bet you he was probably fun to be around. I bet. Yeah.
I can totally see why, you know, why Bruce Springsteen would have palled around with him, at least from what I know from Bruce. Why, like, you know, I'm sure there's other artists that can credit Warren Zevon as an inspiration, or at least a co-creator, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's probably a fun guy.
Yeah,
I don't know why you get that. You can get that feeling, you know, like if he doesn't take, I would say he doesn't take his music seriously because he's very good at. But when people, like, he's not so self-important. You got that feeling. He's not. I'm. Look at me. I'm changing the world. You know, he's just. It's fun music, interesting ideas, thoughts, clever. Yeah, I like that. Sounds like a kindred spirit. So, anyways, thanks, Richard, for that great album request. We appreciate it. Thanks for everyone that joined us on YouTube and our Discord channel. Check those things out in our description below of every video, and we hope to see you in our Discord. And if you want us to do an album request or a song request, hit us up on Patreon or PayPal. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next one.
You bet. I need a